And we're live. Hello, everyone, whoever's here. No one yet. You're alive. Hello. Hello, hello. How is everybody today? Hello, hello. How is everybody today? Anybody in? Hello. How was y'all's week? Hi. So we've had I don't know, a crazy week here. We moved the lungfish into the turtle tub. We moved the turtles first. Someone came and picked the turtles up. Then we moved the lungfish in there. Not quite sure what we want to put in there yet, but we want to reset it. We're going to reset it tomorrow. And I don't know, put something in there. We'll see. You're hot. Oh my gosh, I bet you are. Texas, Florida, all those southern states are super hot. And here I think it got up to like 88, 89 here, but the feel like temperatures was in the 90s. Yeah. I don't think I could go any hotter than that. Oh gosh. That's just miserable heat when it's hotter than that. Yeah, it's hot over there too. Wow. Guess it's pretty much hot everywhere, isn't it? So we got some interesting things going on here in air. The small tubs that we yeah, pairing the fish up. We have 3 tubs with guppies and the breeding tubs. Couldn't think of the word. So we got 3 tubs with guppies in them. And then this past week, let me think, it was like Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was. We added rummy nose tetras to 1. So we're feeding them black worms, and then we'll see what goes on. We're gonna, when they're ready to drop their eggs, we'll put them in the tub next to it, which will be lined with like a screen type thing, so that the eggs will pass through, but they can't get to the eggs. So we're excited about that. What Hades feels like. I bet. Oh my gosh. Texas. I've heard stories about Texas heat. Yeah. Wow. Rain. It's raining in Toronto. Yeah, when it rains, you would think here, when it rains, you would think, okay, it's going to cool things off, but it doesn't really, because it's a hot rain and it just like, it doesn't get much better. I was preparing a substrate. I need to put my glasses on for that. Substrate for my new tank, and I was seeing Fatherfish videos for that, and he mentioned something about any kind of compost. Can I add compost that I got from the city? I, I would say no. Um, big they're getting. Um, and then he went to the tub next to it. He goes, and what do we have going on here? Have you had any luck? Because I had some bettas in there. I had a a female candy betta, the frozen rotifer that we give them when they're first born. I did a little bit of potting soil in one of my tanks. Gives me more trouble than benefit, but the plant growth is good. But if I redid that tank, I would not do it or use less and add more sand. You can always add more sand. There's nothing wrong with adding more sand. If you used just potting soil, you didn't add anything else to it. Yeah, that's the it's kind of dry, and you got to be careful with some potting soils because there's like all kinds of stuff in it. But definitely try adding more sand if you need to. Yeah, that's my thing about the city compost. It would have like all kinds of chemicals in it. Yeah, so I wouldn't do it. Newly hatched babies can easily be missed and they planted set up. Yes, I couldn't even see him, but he got down there with his goggles and was looking, and he was looking by the filter, and there they were, itty bitty betta babies. I was like, oh wow, that's just like I had given up on them, and like I said, I took the female out because I gave up on them. Because he would chase her around the tub, but he would never catch her. And so I'm like, okay, she's not letting him near her, so I don't think anything's happening here. I never saw any. We had a customer bring in, he's getting rid of all of his mollies. So he was bringing all of his mollies in, and he had like 4 and 5 inch mollies. I mean, they were gorgeous in color. And along with those were like all different sized babies. I got resurrection jars full of life. Great. How do you put that stuff in the tank? Do I culture the water or do I just pond water in there a little at a time? You can put just a little bit at a time in there. But don't forget your dry leaves because your dry leaves is what's going to feed it. Yes, Greg, all of your tanks have Miracle-Gro potting soil in it. Yes, and his tanks are gorgeous. So, Junkmaster, yeah, as long as you cap it with sand, you should be good. But like I said, I personally don't know how long it would last. Greg would be a good one to ask. He has done that. Yes, Neil, something like a turkey baster or something like that, and just put a little bit at a time. Bomb layer with plant removal had so much dirt in the tank. Got more of it out when I did the full tank. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Adam. Well, see, Greg, he is on all the time. He doesn't really like to come up here. Probably thinks he's going to get in trouble. But he is on Wednesday nights with me and Dina when we do random mischief. He comes up. And if you want, you can come up now and show everybody, how great your tanks are, because, we all need that spanky fix. You know how everybody likes spanky. Let's see. Is it going to let me pin it? No, it still won't let me pin it. I don't know why. I tried to pin the link on YouTube and it's not letting me pin it. Any opinions? If you're talking about the angel tank, if you just like take the angels out and then drain it, like take the water down, you should be able to move it just like that and keep everything the way it is. Oh, great, Junkmaster. I can't wait. Yeah, you have a really cool setup. Me and Dina were actually talking about that after the live. We were talking about how that pothos is like all over the place and how you have it hanging from the ceiling. That's crazy. Gold laser quarries. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Into a dust bowl. Yeah, from what I've seen of quarries, I go back and forth. I'm like, do I want a quarry or do I not want a quarry? And then I look at what they do here and it's like, I don't think I want that in my tank. Because they would just like tear it up. Sent Father Fish an article from Japan scientists talking about how trees talk to you via. Y'all are moving too fast. Natural chemicals they release in the air and how they affect the human brain in a good way. Oh yeah. I saw that. I didn't go in and read it, but I saw the email. It looked very interesting. Thank you, Greg. Yes, the Cory catfish. They make a mess. I had somebody tell me, well, yeah, because I was asking questions about Corys, like, what's the difference between plecos and Corys? And I was told, well, plecos like clean the glass and the wood and all that stuff, but Corys are kind of like all over the place. So somebody had asked about it because they didn't know if they would work in their tank. They didn't know if their fish would go after it. And I think it was Bryce that told me. He goes, well, they're kind of like all over the tank and all that, but they look like bottom feeders. They are kind of all over the tank, but they're mainly bottom feeders, and they go through the sand, and yeah, some of them make a big mess. You can use both. So the leaves in the resurrection jar, it was collected. It's the wet, dense stuff that's in the mud when you go to a local area, and that's how it's collected. So it's collected with water, but it's that wet leaves that have been in the water for like years upon years. But once it's here, we have it in a tub. This is how we keep it, in a tub, and we add dry leaves to that. So it's dry leaves on top of the wet leaves. The dry leaves feed it, and it's a whole science about it, which, I'm not scientific, but it's a whole science about it. So you can use both the wet leaves and the dry leaves. Bumblebee gobies. We do have a few bumblebee gobies. We do have a few of them. The ones we have here, they actually sell pretty quickly, so they're not like in any tank in any long period of time. They're cute, tiny little critters. I don't know how big they get because, again, they don't stay here long enough for that. Don't go dissing on Corey's. They are cute, and there's so many different kinds of them. They stir up the mom. Well, okay. Like I respect Ryan. You're talking about Ryan Smith, right? I respect him. You know, he's a science teacher. He kind of like knows, and he's been doing it a lot longer than me. So I like plows. They keep their mouths buried in the sand. Oh, see, that would drive me crazy. Oh, okay. We have Kenneth.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you today?
Doing super well.
Good.
Yeah, I'm super sidetracked working on 3 new 20-gallon tanks. This is for my female guppies, and they share with Golden. And this stuff on the bottom I use. Usually gonna have to get some soy spray and cover this with sand.
Huh.
It's like a really powerful magazine. This was the first tank to get really clear, and I suspect it's because of the pH power of this whatever it's called, shrimp stratum or whatever. It was pricey, so I don't actually recommend it. But I got some Anubias cookies in there. Got all the over here. I designed my rack so I can reach in right here, and then over
really
here,
cool.
yeah, I can reach in. They got light. So I have my female here. These golden white minnows, and up here I have under patrons. Got that idea from you guys. Then there are some. I think there's some koi catfish, but I don't even see it. And this one was plastic soil covered with sand. And then this one is soil covered with sand, covered with pea gravel, covered with marble. So pull them away from the pea gravel. And I had to get down and dirty with this because I had a lot of guppy babies that needed to be transferred to a safe environment.
Nice.
And you know what? You know the last part? So this was from the buy one, get one. Rooted plant stem, Father Fish. And I was so waiting for that. I thought it was a song I ordered them, and I got on this 2x4 tank here, or whatever you want to cabinet or whatever I got. Right there. And these guys are my first generation, my F1, Cheryl Foreman, Fancy Fish that I got at the Fancy Fish Guppy Association. Those are males.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then the ember catchers. Oh, this guy's going to show for you. Yeah, so I think I tried to play something new on auction one night, and I got to follow it up. I don't know what's my fish store. It's like, I got tons of those. Just telling them about my Father Fish experience. So he offered me a good deal for cash on the Ember Texas, which is good because if I order from the fish store or Father Fish, I want to order more plants or something I can't get in a good store around here. Yeah, look at these fish. So my sister wants a fish tank now, so I'm thinking about ordering some of these corkscrew plants and just doing a corkscrew only tank.
That actually looks like a Vesuvius. That's a sword.
Is it okay? Corkscrew sword? I don't know. It's
No,
twirling swords.
it's a sword. It's called Vesuvius.
That's it, huh? No,
Yeah,
no corkscrew or nothing, huh? Because I love that twisted look.
yeah, yeah. I love the Vesuvius. It's beautiful.
Okay. Maybe you're the one who's seen it. But anyway, yeah, I was really happy.
That's corkscrew right there in the corner. See that the tall skinny with
Yeah,
the swirl? That's corkscrew.
and that's different.
And
Crazy
that's a
thing.
sword. Yep.
That's cool. But now I see the difference. Now you pointed out, but what a great combo.
Yeah, the twist in the Vesuvius is a little bit tighter than in the corkscrew. And it stays kind of low. It may get a little bit bigger, but it'll bush out and it'll keep its form just like that. Corkscrew or contortion will shoot out runners under the sand and it'll be popping up all over your tank.
Interesting. Look,
Yeah, just like the vow and yeah, the name is right there. Sag. The
oh
vow, the
yeah,
sag, and
same.
the corkscrew will all do they'll all do the same thing. They'll shoot out runners and pop up babies everywhere.
There you go. Dwarf. It's great. Dwarf Sagittarius is a great starter plant.
Oh yeah.
I've got those really good too.
I
So
did that when I planted the tanks. A lot of these 10 gallons, I did the dwarf sag, and when it transformed, it just looks like little tufts of grass, but it covers the entire bottom of the tank.
super. I'm hoping for that. So here's my old 37. And I run this at 86. And it has those bonus Aries teachers. And the valves look, so there's one of them. That's another one. Ooh. And they're really comfortable. Oh, and there's Placo. Yeah, I got these Placos and the world's fastest stream. So it worked out well. Here's the tropical tank. This is my first father fish tank, and I'm really proud of it. I used to father fish. And I did put a little too much soil in, which required more sand. But also well that is, and it's turned out to be a very beautiful tank and very stable. And this tank really shows you how much the fish like the plants, because I can see them walking around in here, in this little jungle area. They have power, and they'll swim through here without touching anything. They just got to figure.
Yeah, it looks really great.
Yeah. Here's the trick. Planting a little stuff that grows out of the tank as well. Just good. Look at this popping up. Always something. I was here. There were a couple left over. And here, I think it's one of those real low level stages I'm looking for. And I think that'd be great. Perfect breeding tank if the floor was covered with that. But again, got to get my female on there to get that covered with sand. I set this up as a temporary tank for breeding, but now I'm like, I should just hang on to it for a while. Make it. It'll be better. Yeah, I'm just gonna start these things over here, and then kick this tank off again. Here's my shrimp tank. Lo and behold, What's the recommended Fancy Guppy Association food for newborn fries? Shrimp, babies, baby shrimp.
Yeah. Yeah, we have brine
Yeah.
shrimp set up for some of the babies around here.
I need to get my brine shrimp thing going now. Meanwhile, they get all you want to eat shrimp buffet. My shrimp tank's not growing too fast since the guppies showed up. However, the guppies are growing fast.
Yeah, I bet they are. They're getting fed well.
And talk that Corey's that make messes. Over here, we have the Corey Kef guys and I think I'm frightened. But would you believe there's like 7 or 8 Corys in here? And look at that mess. Yeah, they made a mess in here. They sure did. Again, she covered the bottom in sand. Thought it was gonna be a temporary tank. Now it's turning a shrimp tank, which means it'll be followed by hungry guppies shortly. And another tank I've been playing around with, or did I show you that? I think we're done. Oh, here's more of the doubles. This is the other 10-gallon tank. Yeah, these are quite the characters. I had a goldfish in here, so I just pulled them out, and I think the shrimp are happy, but the Cory Dory are kind of disappointed because those goldfish store everything up for them. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is goldfish. I pull them out the tank if I want them to tear it up a little, cool them all over the place, and algae going. Otherwise, they hang out here. This one actually has 22 different types of Cory Dories. And I think what's happening right now is it's young, and I got all these marbles on the bottom. However, in 6 months, we shall see. I might have to get some Plegos in there.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of up in the air because, like, I see the destruction that plecos do because they can stir up the sand too. But then I also see what the Corys do, and I'm like, okay, I don't know which ones to put in my tanks at home.
There you go. So they're both like me. Got no common sense.
Right now, it's just snails.
Snails are fine. Actually, I think the Guppy Breeders Association recommends ram's horn snails because they're slow. So actually, the guppies get a lot of food that's left over off the bottom of picking, and all the phytoplankton that comes with the leftover food, and the Corys devour so much, and the Plegos devour so much that it could make your calculations for fish food off and cause them not to get as much food as you want them to. Because then if you only feed, like, say, 3 times a day, that's 8 hours between feedings. What are they doing? And if the Corys and the Plecos eat everything first, if you got the ram's head snails, you know that they're not going to beat the guppies to the bottom stuff. They're just slow. So
Christian, you keep talking like that. You're going to talk me into getting some Corys.
they're cute because they have to come up to the top for air. So they'll be sitting down there with some dirt on them, and all of a sudden they get this big idea that they need air, so they swim up to the top. And when I moved from the 20-gallon long to the 29-gallon long, it swam about 12 inches up, and then they would start freaking out, swimming back and forth because they couldn't find the top. Well, they found it.
I have a 20 tall at home.
Oh, super.
Right now, I have a 5.5 that has a betta and two platies, but the platies are small. But the 20 tall has three baby angels.
Oh,
I lost all my lemon tetras. Like I haven't seen them. I had 4 of them
oh,
in there, and they
I
just
hope
like
they're hiding.
literally disappeared. So I had mystery snails in there, and I did not put ram's horn in there, but they ended up in there. I
Yeah,
think transferred from the plants probably.
for
But
sure.
yeah, so I was like, okay, do I want Corey's or do I want a pleco? Like, I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one. You gotta
Because
talk
there's
to
not,
a
yeah, there's
local
not a whole
fish
lot of
store.
waste. I give a little bit of flake food to the angels in the morning, and it's just like once a day. I do not have a food web set up in there, so if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did that, I'd probably feed them even less. So there's not a lot of waste at the bottom for any of those other ones
Plecos,
to eat on.
yeah, Plecos gets so big so fast. You can add some Corys, but the problem with Corys is you're supposed to keep them in groups, right? So 5 or more, whatever they say. They seem pretty happy, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see next month.
All right.
We'll see how happy they are next month.
Well, thank you so much for coming up and
Yeah,
showing us your tanks.
yeah, moving around you. You were talking about Corey, so I really got into this. Bye, guys. Thanks. I'll see you in a second. I'll be
All right.
watching.
See you next time. Okay. There, I hit the wrong button. Now we have Jacob. Hi, Jacob.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. They dug it up a little bit and back in there. They dug my, I think that's the contort.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
They can do that to the jungle valve. Jungle valve don't lift.
Now you said that's what the Corys did?
No, that's what them got.
Okay, but isn't that a Cory? Oh no, that's a loach, right?
Download. Yeah, loads. They get big.
See, it looks like a Cory to me.
Mm-mm.
It's got the face
They're
of a
not.
Cory.
The big one, he's right. He's staring at me.
Yeah, he's saying, feed me.
Uh-huh. That's because
I'll tear up all your plants. Feed me.
they already went from Friday to Sunday, and then no farm.
Well, I see that Val popping in, growing in. It's growing in nice.
Oh yeah, it's doing good over here. Grow again.
See, thank you,
It's coming.
Kenneth. Kenneth agrees. Clown loaches are Cory looking,
I don't think. Maybe they're
and
small,
even
like
Christian said it. Christian said they look exactly like a Cory, only different. Well, that was kind of saying you're right, but you're wrong at the same time.
look, they love going back here.
So one is destructive to plants and the other one's not, right? Not destructive to plants. They dig them up.
They do. I think they look for.
See, I'm not home enough to have a clown loach in my tank, because if I had a clown loach and it did that, that would drive me absolutely bonkers.
That's the only one it's hard to get the picture right near where I guess where I'm maturity or not. But there's this like circle looking box, circly thingy, and I don't know if that's how you. Uh, the only one that. But and then they're going the them little hill streams and see the blackness underneath. She'll come out here. If that's a female, I don't find the eggs on. I don't know how you sex.
I don't either. I just called him a Cory, so I can't tell whether it's a Cory or a clown loach or whether it's a male or female. I had a customer came in. It was so funny. He came in and they were looking at the Acaras, and we had blue electric Acaras and regular Acaras in the same tank. But he was looking at the regular Acaras, and he was standing there with Bryce. Now Bryce came from PetSmart. He knows his fish, right? Because he deals with the fish. He knows all the fish. They called me in there to look at these fish to ask me what was male and what was female. I wanted to smack him upside his head. I said, how am I supposed to know that? I don't know. And it was just a matter of doing a little search. So I did a little Google search and I studied what it showed, because the picture comes up that shows you what to look for. And when I did, and then I got looking at the fish, and so I was able to identify the male from the female.
Dang, that's a lot of white. What the world? Look at that. Oh my God.
What is that?
What's going on with that?
Oh, is that on? That's on your angel.
Yeah, I just what the? Hold on. Oh man, that's not. Where'd that go? Oh, right there. Dang, that's like on her upper. Here, let's see. Maybe I can get it from up
Try
top.
to get a really clear picture of that.
There it is. It's a big white patch. Huh.
Try to get a really clear picture of that and send it over to Discord.
There it is. That's a big white patch. Dang. Huh.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, if your glass needs to be cleaned or what. The picture's all fuzzy. Like, we can see there's a white spot, but it's not very clear.
Okay, so I can see it without looking at it. It looks like her skin is all white and you can see like the red meat. So that means she's descaling herself?
I have no idea. It might be an infection. I don't know. That's why I said take a picture, try to get a really clear picture and send it over on Discord and ask them.
Dang, that's bad. Hey, let me see if I can get them. Nope. Huh. Yeah, I got a maybe hospital or something.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I haven't
get it
had
in a
it that.
hospital tank. That might make it better, easier to get a.
So what about taking it out like sporing on?
Very high concentration that this was a substance that was not a that really was involved in from time to time. So this really was resistant to
call it wit dip, white spots. I think a scale descale disease. Yeah, you might want to put separate that fish into a hospital tank.
That could be bad. Get some
Yeah, and
kind
then
of back.
get it. Yeah. Well, you want to get a really clear picture of it. Send it over to Discord. But yeah, if it's like a bacterial infection, then you can put the antibiotic on it.
Okay. Because I got a little bit of. I think I
But
have
I
to
would.
go to these one and post it at one, and somebody will only look at it, and then they'll act with, and then they'll let.
Yeah.
Because
Greg
that
said
I
it
didn't.
could have gotten startled and ran into something. Clown loaches have retractable daggers on their nose and could have been feeding issues. So yeah, it could be a couple different things.
Because I didn't see that. I would have noticed that.
Right. But without being able to see it clearly, it's hard to tell. So
I wonder if I can go down through this one, because this way is clear. Yeah, you can see the white spot down there. There she's moving. Every time I go to try to get her.
yeah.
Because, see, that's why she probably here like this for like maybe 3 hours today. And then more towards tonight, she just started this stuff where she just sat here and not move around. That's something like something.
Mm. Well, we got somebody else waiting to come up. So thank you for coming up and joining.
Yeah.
I always love seeing your tank, but yeah, I would get him in a hospital tank just so you can see it better.
Okay. What? How do I make that? Clear bottom? I don't
Just
have
a
nothing.
bare bottom tank.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to have anything in it, just a bare bottom tank.
Just add water to it.
Uh-huh. And well, yeah, I would say warm it up because it's an angelfish. It's going to need a warm tank.
Yes. So it should
And it
be
doesn't
okay
have to
to.
be real big.
No, I got a couple 10-gallon.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
Not put it in a dry tank. No, you want to have water in there. Hey.
Be back. That's
Greg, you're making funnies now.
oh, hello. How's everyone doing?
Are you trying to turn? There you go. Look at that. I love that.
It's so nice now. My niece asked me why I hear myself. I'm sorry. My niece asked me why I didn't fill it with more water. And then I started thinking like, yeah, why don't I fill it with more water? So I put more water in it. So it's a bit higher now. It's quite nice. It looks cool.
Nice.
Yes. most of the cool stuff is above the tank,
It
besides the
is.
animals. Mhm.
Look at that. I love it.
I love the little stream. Like, this- don't know how visible it all is, but yeah, it is waterfall and stuff. Yeah, and the bog is going well as well.
Oh, nice. That's where all your carnivorous plants are, right?
Yes, yes. Very happy with that. Going quite well as well. Got a nice lamp from my neighbor. Thanks, neighbor. Always helping me out. And yeah, and the plants are growing like crazy. Yes. And my theory is possibly correct. If you cut the photos, it shoots new stems from the leaves that grow from the first five. I didn't know this until recently.
Oh yeah, you could take clippings and once you clip it, just stick the end in water and just have them all
Yeah.
over the place. But that one is
Yeah, that's how I
super long.
basically started. That's how I started with this. Like these all started like pieces, like a little bit like this, maybe. And I put those in to the sponge above the water level, and they started to root very quickly. It went very well, very quick. So use sponge. If you want to grow photos from your aquarium, use a sponge. Put it in the sponge, and put the sponge behind something.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Then they have something to grab onto a bit. Yeah, then I don't know, helps me, especially like with these ones, because the water drops a bit from here and there.
And
So
that keeps it in the water.
yeah, it keeps it more in the water, and yeah, but also the roots really benefit from it. I notice because these ones grow way less fast than these ones. These ones grow way faster, but these ones grow way stronger leaves. Like if I feel this leaf, this one can almost snap from how much water there is in there or something. And these ones are more, a little bit more softer, but yeah, still good. You got to feel the leaves. This one's growing so well still. Oh yeah, it's growing. It's growing by the day, sometimes I feel. Especially when you water it, the day after the leaves are like twice as big sometimes of the
Oh yeah.
ivy. They're eating this whole thing hollow. It's amazing. Yeah. Also, this is something I love: the pancakes of springtails on the water. They just gather on the water. I had an accident with the frog accident, actually.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she climbed up the statue, and since I didn't cut the backdrop, like 1 or 2 millimeters didn't not right, So I was like, okay, I just push it in, and there's a little bit of room, nothing will happen. But once it got wetter, it's like set out more a bit, so there was more room, and she fell behind the backdrop. So I woke up in the morning, and I had to get her from the backdrop. So now uh, what did I do? I put sand and moss behind it now, so she can't fall in. And this also gives me opportunity to put more plants and stuff.
Oh, okay. So he's
Yeah,
okay now?
yeah, she's fine. That's I was very happy that she was like she could move back there a little bit, so she was like not too bad, but it's of course also not something that I want to happen often, you know,
Right.
not ideal. And the
No, I'm sure that
axolotl
was
looks
scary.
happy. Yeah, that's scary. They're getting so big, my babies. Axolotl, great pet. Very fun to watch. Yeah, isopods are doing good. Everything is going well. Yeah, no complaints. See.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not that much of a explainer in things most times. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I just do this. I don't
Well,
think too difficult.
everything looks great.
Yeah, I'm very happy
Yeah.
with it. I'm a great experiment. I always say, since I got this aquarium from a late friend of mine who died a few years ago, and I bought this piece of wood, and there's like this big chunk of like white stony crystal stuck in the roots, grown around like that stone. So that stone is like stuck in the wood. You
Oh,
can
wow.
see it possibly here, maybe. Uh, let's see, it's a bit darker now, but yeah, there. It's a bit. It's the white stuff. It's the stone. There's a bit of dirt against it. I should clean it again. Oh no, wait, is that it? I don't know. It's somewhere behind the roots. But I always say that's his soul stone giving energy to the aquarium, you know?
Oh, nice.
Giving, yes. Yeah, when I told his dad that his dad was like so happy and grateful, that was like a nice thing, moment, stuff. Uh-huh.
That is
Too
so
much
cool. It's a
information.
nice way to remember him, too.
Indeed, indeed. It's it keeps growing. As long as I keep remembering, it keeps growing, you know?
Yep.
So that's why I possibly can never move because, yeah, how am I going to move this monstrosity? Not. I love actually that you said that the plants were on the ceiling, since most of the stuff is not connected to the ceiling. It's connected to the lamps that are like one day gonna give up, I'm pretty sure, and connected to like different hooks on window things. And
Right.
it's,
But yeah, it's so cool the way you have it just all over the house like that.
yeah, it's very makeshift. I love it. And I hope that I can like get some more thickness in it. Like I said, now that I have more new branches going from by the from the cuttings, like I hope I can get more like different branches so it gets more full, you know.
Yeah. That's really
It can,
cool.
so it can be like a net around. Yeah. Do you guys actually use like house plants in your aquariums down there?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we have pothos in quite a few tanks. Just
Mm-hmm.
clippings. We have clippings.
Yeah.
We have our longest one goes from a 40-gallon on one side of the room, and it goes up above the archway that goes into the other room. So it's like goes up the wall and up and around.
That's cool. What state are you guys in? Are you like in a northern state or more southern?
We're in Maryland, so it's kind of like halfway. We're like below
Yeah.
the Mason-Dixon line, but I don't know. People below
Yeah.
Virginia below say we're up north, so
Yeah, it's like
we're
that's near.
mid-Atlantic.
Is it? That's like where the that's like the Maryland. That's like where they get seafood a lot, right? It's like
Oh yeah, we
the
get
East
plenty of
Coast.
seasons. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're
Yeah,
right
I
on the
think.
coast. We're like it's like a 30-minute drive to the ocean where we
Near
are.
Georgia?
The frozen north. Christian says we're in the frozen north. No, we're mid-Atlantic is what it's
Yeah.
been known.
I think our climates would be actually very comparable then. Like we have like quite warm summers, I'd say, and but also cold winters, with
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of
Oh
rain,
yeah.
a lot of yeah, not a lot of sun during the winter and during the autumn a lot. But yeah. Yeah,
Yes, the
because I
winters
noticed
can be
like
brutal. This past winter we
yeah.
had quite a few snowstorms that just about crippled the shore.
Oh,
Yeah, with the snow and ice on the road. So it
oh
was it can get brutal here.
yeah, we have that not like that bad, I think, because if I see the US sometimes with how much snow and storm, it's like insane. Like I'm like, how is it like 20 levels up from our weather? It's like nice.
Yeah. Not like Canada. Canada gets it worse.
Canada always gets it worse. Blame Canada. Uh, yes, uh, yeah. Like
The frozen
we're
north.
quite lucky with the weather, but I only have a window to the north. Like have no other windows on other sides, so I have to do it with the one window, and that's it.
Yeah,
But hey,
where
we
I'm at, we
manage.
have our windows face north and south.
Mm,
So yeah, the south facing windows is like sun all day long, full blast
yeah,
sun. And to the north, it's like half the yard is in shade all day, like half the day.
yeah.
So when we get
Gives it also
snow
a
and
nice
ice, like our
balance, I'd say.
backyard stays full of snow, but our front yard,
Mm.
it melts in a few days. And I know, come on, Christian, say something about that too. Christian's in the comments teasing me about being in the frozen north.
Mhm. I can't read the comments if I'm on my phone for some reason, so I'm gonna move to my PC so I can read the comments actually.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up.
It was a great blast. I thank you guys for having me.
Always a pleasure when you come up. I love seeing your plants.
Always a pleasure to share stuff. Thank you. Have a great night.
All right, you too. See you next time.
See ya. Bye bye.
Bye. If you don't like the weather in Louisiana, wait a minute, it will change. That's what it's like here sometimes. They say that about quite a few places. Oklahoma, wait 5 minutes, the weather will change. But yeah, right now in the mornings, it's kind of, I say on the cool side, it's not cold. It's cool because it's like 67. And within a couple of hours, it's like mid 70s, almost 80. It's not like Dina in Florida. It's got like hot weather 24 hours a day. Y'all, I don't know how you do it in the South. Can't do it. Can't do it. So, Greg, are you home yet? Oh, that is so cool. So, Greg, are you coming up now? Or Christian? You know, either one, because we love looking at angels. That's a hint. Hint, hint. Just need to know. So while we're waiting for either Greg or Christian to come up, I had a fun morning. I met my daughter and son-in-law for breakfast, and I got to see her little baby bump. It's sticking out there. It's starting to get real now. For me, it's starting to get real with her little belly poked out because she's like my little baby, and she's having a baby. But we're getting excited. We're gonna have a baby shower about October, and so real fun, real exciting. Poor thing, she was telling me, I asked her how it was going, like the morning sickness is over with and everything, because when she first started getting morning sickness, it was like all day long. She could not keep anything down. They actually put her on a medication so that she could keep her food down, because like if she wasn't getting heartburn, she was getting sick. So they had to put her on medication for that. There is no link. There is a link. I put it at the top. But when I went into YouTube to pin it, it wouldn't let it wouldn't let me pin it. So I will post it again. Here we go. Here. There you go. It's not there. It should be at the top. It was like I did it when I first started the live. I did the link. But I do it again. There you go. Very, very happy to put it up there again. You're getting hot. You're putting off a lot of heat. You know that? Miss Bella said hello. She jumped up on my lap here and she puts off some heat. Are you going to say hi? The chat won't scroll all the way back up. Oh, okay. Good to know. I didn't know that. You see the water? You want to go swimming? You don't want to go in there. We got mean Oscars in there. So we had a customer come in Saturday. It was a couple, and they got one of the blue, he got a couple of the blue Acaras. No, he got one of the blue Acaras and a regular Acara. And then he wanted an Oscar. Well, we have the Oscars in there, in the pond. So needless to say, it was funny as all get out watching me. I had a net in each hand trying to get one of the Oscars. His wife picks up a net and was trying to shoo it to me, and I had ended up shooing it to her, and it went right into her net. It was so funny. Just have to be patient and propagate the plants I harvested, Creeping Jenny and Luigia. Oh, nice. And I know I saw Greg. Are you having problems with that phone again? Yeah, it's always exciting starting a new tank. We're getting ready to redo one of the tanks in there. We had just put sand on the bottom because of the fish that we were putting in it was a digger. and it was Rupert, the lungfish, and he most definitely made a mess in there. Like, he got so big that every time he moved, he stirred the sand up, and it would get like all cloudy and everything, to the point where it was staying cloudy. So Father Fish decided to get rid of the turtles, and we redid the turtle tub, and then we put Rupert down in the turtle tub, and then we stapled a screen on top so he can't get out. So we're redoing his tank. I drained it yesterday, so it still has the sand in it. We need to take the sand out so we can get the dirt in there and reset it for, I don't know yet. And we have Greg. Hi, Greg.
Hey, as usual, I got an echo.
Sorry, it might be StreamYard.
You just now quit talking to me and announced me on mine. Let me try again.
Okay. So technology gremlins are in full force. They're attacking Greg right now. Yeah, that was for his comments earlier. So, you know, I sent them down there to attack him. Everybody's had an echo. Oh, wow. Yeah, it might be StreamYard. Father Fish is not very happy with StreamYard right now. Where are you going? Oh, goodness. So, okay, so this tank we're redoing is a 40-gallon. Do we have any opinions out there on what we should put in there? What would you like to see in that 40-gallon? I was thinking maybe some of those angels that are in that 60 cube over there, because they're all starting to grow. Restream. I will say something to him about that. I think Dina was talking about trying to find something else too, because she had all that problems with StreamYard last week. And we have Greg again. Hello. I don't think he can hear us.
Now I have no volume at all. Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
I even changed phones. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. He's going to try changing phones this time. I had someone give me 20 Corys, one big red tail shark, and a dwarf frog. Oh no, their tank busted. That's why you have them. Oh wow. Nice. And you know what is so nice about that? I know what every single one of those fish look like. Except for the Corys, because there's so many different kinds of Corys. And pepper Corys. See? We got panda Corys, skunk Corys, green Corys. There's so many different Corys. And we're going to try again. Hello, Greg.
Hello.
Is there an echo?
Well, it's not so much of an echo. There's about a 15-second delay from what you say. It repeats it. I hear you say it, and then 15 seconds later, it repeats it.
That can be a little annoying.
So, yeah, make me feel like I've done some LSD or something.
Are you sure you haven't?
Not lately. All right, here we go. We'll do a little spanky feeding.
don't
Them
think
eyes
you're
are so
putting
far apart, he can see both sides of the story.
Right? I don't think you're putting enough in. It looked like they were fighting over it. Well, see, that's better.
Little spirulina for him. Even a flake will slow him down.
Right? Now there's so much they don't know where to go.
There's buckwheat. And here's Stymie.
Father Fish sold the hex that we had the 2 ranchos in. So now all the small goldfish are in the front pond, and I don't get to see them swim like that.
Bart. Did I lose y'all?
No, you're back. We're just watching all the fishies eat.
You go, Adam.
Ooh, pretty. Matt says, nice clear water. Stan said, I broke down a tank today and found 2 bumblebee cats I thought died months ago. Well, hey, score. I broke down, I had a 10-gallon.
Nothing like having bonus fish.
Right? I broke down a 10-gallon I had, and I took it outside because I drained it and all that, and I had it outside, and I went to scoop the sand out because I was doing a total reset on it. And I found my green dragon pleco. He was buried in the sand. Freaked me out because he ran to the other end of the tank. He was like all over the tank.
Nice.
I didn't know what that was at first. He was only like 2 or 3 inches. He was a little one. Put them in another tank. Probably won't see them again. Probably.
Mr. Discus down here just grubbing out.
He's catching all the leftovers, everything that the Angels missed. I was gonna say, Neil, he gets an echo, so he's not talking, he's just showing. We had a funny thing happen with Angels. It's so funny. So these Altum Angels, because they're small, Father Fish had told Bryce to give them worms, black worms. I didn't know he had told him to give them black worms. So I've been giving them the flake. And Bryce asked me the other day, he says, so did you feed the black worms out? I said, yeah, and I told him the tanks that I gave black worms to. He goes, well, what about the Altums? I was like, I gave them flake. He goes, they ate your flake? And I went, yeah. They went nuts over it. Apparently, they had tried to give the Altums flake, the flake food, and they weren't eating it.
Yeah, they will.
So,
They'll eat.
Father Fish was getting worried, so he told Bryce to feed them black worms. And I was like, no, they eat the flake food for me. I said, same with what are they? The panda waru. They get the green flake, and they were eating it. So I was like, yeah, they'll eat anything if you feed it to them. Well, I guess sometimes they get used to it.
Most angels will eat anything, really. I've never had trouble getting angels to eat, period.
Well, apparently they had tried to give the Altums the flake, and they weren't eating it. And but I did not know they had that conversation, and I just every morning was going around feeding everything. Some get the green, some get the mysis and garlic, but I didn't know that they assumed that they weren't eating the flake. So yeah, Father Fish was happy when he found out. Christian said, I saw Lucas Bretz at the, is that supposed to be quadruple A? Swap yesterday and requested a live performance of Mr. Pleco. He got a kick out of the
You're having
request,
a
but denied
conversation
it.
with yourself to me, Brenda.
Do what?
I can't get a word in edgewise.
Look, I'm in the other room, so I am not near my gong, but you're really asking for it tonight, aren't you?
Okay.
It's just
Here's the crackheads.
crackhead babies. Gives a whole new meaning. Wow, they're getting big.
You can see some of them are starting to get a little red to them. Those would be the male. Just some plecos breeding in here.
Oh, nice.
We got the King Kong yellow guppy below. Got Stan's Cubans next door. That's a cool fish.
That's a goldfish.
I don't know if you can see all of them, baby.
I see the babies.
These?
Yeah, there are babies in there.
These are guppies.
But there's babies in there.
Yeah, all over the place. Yep. There's a leaf fish back there by the filter. They're so hard to see. I give
Well,
up on those.
they do call them leaf fish for a reason. They're meant to blend in.
There's Yalton. He thinks it's a pink bow angel.
Well, that's because he's in a tank with pink glow angels. That's just like the discus that thinks he's an angel. Don't listen to him. You can be anything you want.
Exactly right. I got some little super red pleco babies. You see them dotted around here and there. They still have their egg sac. And then you can see you've got a bunch of angelfish fry wiggling on the bottom right here. Yes, y'all can see them.
They look like little black spots.
Some more guppies. Some more guppies. Got the rainbow cichlids in here. I don't know if they'll come out. Probably not. Well, Brenda, that's it, I guess.
Well, alrighty, if that's all you're going to show us. Thank you for coming up.
Thanks for having me. We'll see you next time.
All right. See you Wednesday. There we go. My little mouse thing wasn't working. There. Technology. Goodness. Anybody else want to come up? Right now I'm looking at some embers and Corys. More Corys. They're all over the place. We got them, I think, in just about every single one of these tanks. Where did he go? There he is. Don't know what kind he is, but he's a little one. And Mr. Pleco. Oh, he's playing shy. He didn't want to be seen. And that up there is the plant I was talking about. The pothos is coming from that tank. So the roots are in that tank there. And then it goes up. And it's all along that up there. And it goes over to the other side of the room. That's the longest one we have here. And then you see the discus back there. Pepper quarry. Was that for me? I don't know. They don't have it marked. Stay. Yes, I talk to inanimate objects all the time. That's how I get things done. Like the little photo printer was not being nice, and I was trying to print out labels for the Aqua Preta. So I was trying to print out these labels, and it was not being nice. But we got it done. We got the front, we got the back, and they're really nice. They're really thick vinyl sticker labels. And the back has like everything that's in it. So that's what our new label will look like. Next labels, I think, are going to be for the food. So we're going to be packing up the food to see how many we can get in a box so we can do the wholesale on the food too. So that's going to be fun for someone. What? Did you hear food? Huh? Bella perked her ears up. Counted angels. I've only lost one white. Well, that's good that you only lost one. I'm real, I don't know. Like ever since I lost the discus over the winter, we lost our electric for like 3 days, and I have 3 discus in there. I'm leery. I'm not putting a whole lot in that tank now. So I have baby angels in there right now. Baby, they're probably about like maybe quarter size, between quarter and $half size. But once they get a little bit bigger, they're coming back here. Especially in the wintertime, if there's a storm coming, I don't want to lose them again. So, hi, Christian.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
I thought I'd come up for angels that I'm and my new lemon blue-eyed longfin.
Oh, he's cute.
There's 2 of them in here. One of them ran when I
Yet 2 of my angels look suspiciously like those.
They do. I remember I saw them one day. Yeah, these are real young. I'm not sure how old they are. I'm terrible at record keeping, but they're probably 2 months. And then over here, I set up this tank a couple years ago, and it changed a lot. I found a couple of pink ones at a show or at a spot, and I got them for my. I'm going to be setting her at her house.
Oh, nice.
If they'll come out.
Yeah, he kind of went behind that plant there. They're like, no, we're not here. You can't see us.
One slowly.
Oh, wow.
He's supposed to be between a glow and a seal point.
Oh, nice. I love your tanks.
Yeah, this is actually a quarantine tank. Yeah, I've got the black blasting sand. I don't know why they're high. They like to come to the front.
Well, that's because you walked up to the tank. So, they're going to hide.
Well, I'm usually when I walk to the tank, feed and they come up here. I see the camera, I guess.
Well, yeah, but now you got the phone in their face and they're like, they don't want to be seen. They're camera shy.
Yeah, these guys are tiny. I believe they were being sold that little, really, but I got them at a real price, so I picked them up because my grandma bad.
Nice.
She likes everything.
Gotta spoil the grandbabies.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna get her a 20 kid. She don't want plant. She's always telling me to get rid of my plant. See the fish. So I'm gonna figure that out. Put no other way. And then over here, I got my trout gooey, Lucas Brett. I originally put 6. And they were little when I got them, so they have for long, and I've already got about 20.
Wow.
Hornwort's taking up.
Yeah, just a little bit. Funny how fast the hornwort and the guppy grass grows.
Oh yeah, it grows real good. A couple other things. And I got a shrimp tank down here that I set it up a long time ago and let it grow completely. I just I it out. You can see a couple of shrimp.
Huh.
And some big crips. And I've got a lot sword. Actually, too big. It's living. So
Yeah.
the leaves get to the surface and then it's a curly, twisting kind of thing.
Hmm. Oh, there's a little shrimpy.
Yep. One over here trying to eat.
The snail was telling him get out of his way.
Yeah.
Well, there he is. That's beautiful.
That's
Now,
definitely
do they get very big?
about 4 or 5. They may get a little all that finish.
Right. Stop trying to break my bracelet. I can't have my beads.
All right. Well, I'll get somebody else to come up.
All right. Thank you for coming up.
You're welcome. See you in the chat.
See ya. Wow. I look at all these beautiful tanks on here, and then I go home and see my tank, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And I think I think I know what I'm doing. I just don't have enough plants. I need to add more plants. It's a guy thing, really? Okay. So I need, what are you saying? I need a guy to come take care of my tank? I know one of the things I have to do, I got my glasses up there. One of the things I have to do is top it off. Like my water level is down a little bit, so I have to add more water. Exactly. Funny. We all have jokes tonight. Nice. Again, I don't have my gong. It's in the other room. Do a water change. I have. I guess, well, not really a water change. The water evaporated, so I had to add more water to it. But again, I don't have enough plants in there. So I know what I have to do. It's just getting the plants there because I keep forgetting to take them home to put in there. Because by the time I'm ready to leave here, I'm tired and I just want to go home and go to bed. Because I do all that here, the water changes and adding plants and all this, and I don't want to do it at home. I do it here. The one at home is supposed to take care of itself. But it doesn't work that way. I do have a 6-gallon at home that is ready for fish. I just don't know what I want to put in it. I'm thinking maybe the diamond head neons or embers, something like that. I don't know. But then I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I'll just take some guppies home and grow them out. Like to build up the... Right. Exactly. Like the mechanic who fixes cars but then drives a junker. Right. Put goldfish in a 6-gallon. We do have jokes tonight, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. I might take one of the little ranchos because they're like little tiny, they're little babies. I might take one home for a little while. Grow him out. Medium size. Oh no. That's so sad. Is it just due to stress? Like all that moving around just stressed them out? Yeah. Oh, thank you, baby. Puppy kisses. Yeah, but is it hanging in the corner because it's stressed out? Yeah, you think so? A spanky wannabe? I only have room for one, so it'd be whichever one I catch. Because they're all in that, I think it's a 200-gallon, 150, 200-gallon with all the little ones. And when you're looking down on them, they kind of all look the same. I've never seen a green glow. Huh. That's strange. Why it would do that. Is there anything else in the tank that maybe like it's afraid of? I don't know. I would think either something else is picking on it or it's just stressed. A neon green. Hmm. Well, hopefully by Wednesday he's doing better. And we can see him Wednesday. Chartreuse. Isn't that like a bright pink? Like between a pink and a red chartreuse? Yeah, that'll do it. We had that last big order that we got. We had ghost knife fish, and they were probably about 5 inches, 6 inches. Every single one of them were dead in the bag. And we're thinking it was, stress from the long shipping and they weren't bagged right. And there was a couple of things going on there. But it was sad. So right now we're down to one. We have one ghost knife fish. He's over there with the baby angels. Greenish yellow. Are you sure that's called chartreuse though? Greenish yellow. Oh. That's odd. Oh, we got one of the troublemakers. Hi, Stan.
Troublemaker.
No, did I say that?
Yeah, you said it out loud too. Tell us going on.
Oh, now what is Greg saying now? If I tell you a chicken dips snuff, you check under its wings for the can. Him and his southern comments. I don't know about you. Do we need to put you in timeout?
I'm gonna back out, change the camera. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. He fishes with lures that color. Okay, if you say so. I'm not going to argue. I don't argue anymore. There's no point. Yeah, see, I don't fish, so. It's a guy thing. All right, Greg. Keep it up. If we can I can put you in timeout, No, I wouldn't do that to you. You're sweet. Yes, you are. You're so sweet. And they're just big bullies. Here they are. They're big bullies. It's okay. We laugh at them, though, don't we? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're still here. Bella said to just, don't pay attention to you, and so does Kathy. So Air lights are starting to go out. I go fishing with nets. I don't use lures. So, if you say so. Y'all are funny. Hello, Anita. I have 9 ember tetras, 6 black skirt tetras. I used to feed them twice a week. Then my fish shop guy said to feed them up to 1% of their weight every day. You'd go back to the way you were feeding them twice a week. If you didn't have any problems with them when you were feeding them twice a week, don't change the way you're feeding them. Have you ever seen a sourwood worm? No. Yeah, don't listen to the fish shop guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He likes to think he does, but he doesn't. Right, did you weigh your fish? No. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Up to 1% of their weight. You don't need to feed every day. Just keep doing what you were doing. Don't change the way you were feeding them. You're doing great. And don't listen to those, especially if it's a big box store, they definitely don't know what they're talking about. So anytime you have any questions, go on Discord. We got people from all over the world are on Discord, and they'll answer any kind of questions you have. Nobody laughs at you or looks at you like you're nuts. Yeah, if you didn't have any problems, then don't change the way you're feeding them. And we're always here Sunday evenings at 6 o'clock and Wednesday on either my channel or Psycho Plant Lady. And Father Fish is here on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. So come join us anytime, ask any questions. Believe me, I'm always asking questions. Now they're talking about worms. No, I've never seen that worm, and I don't think I want to. I don't like worms. Hi, Stan.
Well, let's try it again. I think I got it figured out.
Are we sideways?
I've got the. Oh yeah. Hold on.
Wait. Now we're upside down.
Yeah, my phone is right. Let's try this for you.
Calm down.
Well, that didn't help.
No, you need to turn it the other way. Neil said your tank is going to leak.
Gremlins are out. I've done this 40 times and never had this much trouble.
I can't tell which way is up now.
Let's see what happens. Give it a second. I got a lag on the TV. I'm lying, babe.
Behave. Lisa said it's a beautiful fish room.
Yeah, that's weird. That ain't gonna work. We'll try it again, Wednesday.
Okay, we're right upside. We're right side up now.
Okay, I think we got it now. There he is. One of them African fall frogs.
Uh-oh. Hit the wrong button. We'll wait for him to come back. We'll see if he comes back. This is a strange night. Who's bopping over there? Somebody's breaking the water. This I think it's the big koi. So we've named the koi, the big one. We've named him Bubba. And Bubba likes to eat. Ah, Greg, oh my God, that's so funny. I'm looking at a screen like this big, okay? So yeah, I had to get close to see. Anyways, Bubba likes to eat a lot, and he comes to the top. Anytime somebody's near the pond, he thinks he's getting fed. So he's in the back. He's right behind me here thinks he's getting food. Okay, no problem. Yeah, sometimes you have to fix that, the camera. You got to fix it before you come in. That's right. He's a big boy, so I called him Bubba because he's big. Let me see. I'm going to try to get over here. Copepods and Daphnia from a store, less effective because they aren't wild. Always thought that for some reason. Stan, you're a Bubba? Yes, my dog is a Jack Russell. Bella is a Jack Russell. 2.5 years old. And this camera's only going to go so far. And I don't think he's going to come over to this side, only because usually the Oscars are here. Oh, no, here he comes. See, there he is. See, that's a big fish. I got to watch him. He'll grab my finger. That's the red devil. That one there. The gourami's over there. Yeah, he kind of stays over on the other side. Yes. He is most definitely a big boy, and he loves giving those fish kisses. No, we don't feed him cornbread. Well, not, but the rotifor or Daphnia, but they will take frozen brine shrimp. Well, that's good. Yeah, we have 2 brine shrimp things going on here. So when one's not working, we use the other one. We go back and forth between the 2. So we always have brine shrimp going. Yeah, Lisa, that koi pond has 1 koi in it. It also has 2 giant gouramis, a red devil, 3 Oscars, 3 tinfoil barbs. What else? A couple of pike and about 8 Messiers. No, Greg, I'm not putting my toes in there. I put my hands in there all the time when I feed them. These guys, they'll eat anything, but I give them the cool green flake. They really like the flake food. So the cool green, I have in bigger sheets, like I break it down into bigger pieces, and he'll just take it and just suck it right out of your hand. It's overcrowded. No, it is not overcrowded. And don't call the fish police on me. Who do you think you are? You think I'm afraid of you? I'm not afraid of you. Yeah. It's a lot in there. Anytime we have trouble, we have a trouble fish or one that's mean and picking on it, we throw him in the pond. That's what he says. Father Fish says, put him in the pond. Cool him off. That's what we did with the Oscars. We had like 4 Oscars. Somebody bought one, but they were up in the tank. We now have the Ultims in. So he didn't have anywhere else to put them. So he said, put them in the pond, because they were always like going after each other. But everybody gets along in there. Like nobody attacks anybody. Well, yeah, true. Funny story. So I had right after we got the candy bettas, so they were in the holding tanks, the little small holding tanks, which is like a castle compared to what they came to us in. They came to us in little tiny pouches this big with very little water in it, but they were only this big, and each betta was by itself. So I put them in, nice sized containers, but holding bins. And I made a video explaining that we just got this big shipment in. These are temporary holding bins for them until we could get them in tanks. I had someone attack me, and it was a TikTok video. I had someone attack me. How dare I have that betta in that small container? And she had just gotten this 40-gallon for her betta, and her betta is so happy now. And all I could think was, how stupid are you? Because, first of all, bettas don't like big tanks. So your fish is not as happy as you seem to think it is. Because of their big fins, they're bad swimmers. They're also air breathers. And if that poor fish is at the bottom of that 40-gallon tank and wants to get up to the surface to get air, it can't. It's going to take forever to get up there because they're very bad swimmers, which is why they're better in smaller tanks. Like, I wouldn't put it in anything bigger than a 20, if I even put one in a 20, which I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't do that. But yeah, this girl had hers in a 40-gallon and was giving me all kinds of crap because I had them in these small containers. I'm like, did you even listen to what I was saying? That first of all, they were temporary. Second of all, you're stupid for putting your betta in a 40-gallon. And instead of arguing with her, I just blocked her. Needs to be fed 1% of his body weight per hip, right? Yeah, like she would have a fit if she actually saw one of the videos that I posted of the babies, because we had, when the betta babies, the one batch were born in a 2.5-gallon. And we had like close to 100 babies in there. Now, as they started to grow out, and like common sense, as they start to grow out, you need to take them out, put them in something else. So I did that. But yeah, it was at least 100 babies born in that 2.5-gallon. And well, she tried, but like if she had even looked at any of the other videos, the 27-gallon, all of our plant tubs are 27 gallons. And I have 3 of them that are full of betta babies. Like, I just put my hand in there and they just all come in to get in my hand. And oh yeah, she would have had a fit over that, because there's males and females together, because they were born that way. They were born together, so they stayed together. And yeah, she would have had a fit over that. You can't have 2 male bettas together. Watch me. Like some people that they just don't know. They don't get it. And those people, you just have to block them and say, you know, go learn something. Like, stop asking Google, because they're not going to tell you what you need to know. Breeding bettas is unethical. Why? Like, I don't get it. Just bettas? What's the difference between breeding bettas and breeding tetras, or breeding mollies, or guppies? Like, you're breeding fish. Is it unethical because you have to keep the males in separate tanks? We had somebody like they were super surprised. They came out, they're like, oh my God, is that a betta in that tank? In the 10-gallon tanks, we have 1 male betta in each one of the 10-gallon tanks. And what else is in there? We have tetras, guppies, mollies, platies. What else is up there? Most of it's all different tetras. I think we have one even down. I think we have one with the gouramis too. So there's like a male betta in just about every single one of these tanks on this wall here. Yeah, I don't see the difference between breeding a betta or breeding any other fish. Standard for sorority, a So what's the standard for sorority? I would think like just a tank with all females. That's a sorority, right? What's the difference between that and putting other fish in there? Greg, I do agree with you. There are already so many. And for the most part, they are abused. They also say that putting them in 1-gallon containers is abuse because it's not big enough. And it's BS. It's simple as that. I have jars, I have 1-gallon jars and vases all over the place here. And they all have, they only have one betta in them. And there's nothing else in there with them. So it's a 5-gallon, 54 liter. Somebody do the math. They like smaller spaces. Yeah, they do. I would say if you went in a sorority, like put it in any size you want. Depending on how big your sorority is, you could go in a 10-gallon, a 20-gallon. Like I wouldn't put a betta in anything bigger than a 20-gallon. Oof. I threw her down and she came back up. No. No, you need to calm down. 4 bettas? I would do 4 bettas in a 6-gallon. They're making assumptions. Homebred bettas are not the same as commercially bred bettas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, we have like now we have like what 7 or 8 batches that were born here. And again, they're living quite nicely together. I did take out of the oldest group, I took 1 male and 1 female out and put them by themselves, only because I wanted to see the color better, and then I didn't want to put it back in there and lose it. Because she was so pretty. The male I pulled out was he had a white body, and his tail was red, but there was one thin blue line, like between where the 2 colors meet. There was a thin blue line that kind of outlined him. He's gorgeous. I still have him. He's here. He's in one of the jars over there. Hi, Lloyd. But there was, special ones that I pulled out that I wanted to get a better look at, is why I took them out. Other than that, 54 liters is a 15-gallon. Well, that's a perfect size for what you have. Like they could go in a 10-gallon. You said you had only like 6 or 8. 15 gallons, fine. Wild type splendens. Oh, wow. I bet they're pretty. I think I know why Bella here is getting anxious. She's ready to eat her dinner, and in order for her to eat her dinner, I have to go get it. Way longer than expected. Rain delays. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. So she's letting me know she has quite the timer on her. On Wednesdays when I'm talking with Dina after the live. Yeah, she's fine until about 11:30, and then she starts like doing that. She's like in my face and getting up and getting down. She's all over the place. She's letting me know that it's time to go home. So yeah, there's times, yeah, it's like 12 o'clock. I think it was after 12 Wednesday when I left here. But yeah, right now she's letting me know that it's time to go because she's hungry and she's ready to be fed. And we are 20 minutes past our 2 hours. So thank you everyone who came up and showed your tanks. I love seeing all your tanks. Thanks for all the jokes. Love you guys. Y'all are awesome. I love y'all. Good luck with that, Lloyd. Maybe, do you think you'll be done by Wednesday, maybe? Oh, actually, she's pacing at the door. Stopped in to say hi. Okay. Hi. You stopped in to say hi and bye. So I'm gonna say goodnight. Love y'all. See you Wednesday night on Random Mischief. And don't forget to come back Tuesday night at 7 to see one of Father Fish's rants, because you know he's gonna have one. We'll find something for him to rant about. Until then, y'all have a great week, and I'll see you next time.